Kirk Duckwell here with Mastermind The Market, your real estate stats update for the Twin Cities area. Well, watch out for that drop. It could be a big one. What am I talking about here? The housing market? Nope. Talking about interest rates. We're seeing some pretty big movement out there. Let's dive into the data and take a look at what's going on. All right, so if we look at the primary mortgage market survey data coming out from Freddie Mac, and this is for Thursday the 10th, right away in the morning they released showing that rates moved up from a 6.95 up to a 7.08. But I said, watch out for that drop. So what am I talking about? Well, just a little bit later in that same day, the Consumer Price Index data came out, and we can see here's kind of how the bond market was tracking all week, and then bam, that data came out and the bond market really dropped off. Really positive news showing that inflation might be slowing down. And as we know, the bond market is kind of an early predictor as to where interest rates are going to go. So I was saying that the rates moved up to 7.08, and that's with points buying that down, so the rate was actually higher than that. Well, from our resident mortgage geek, Chad Preby, over at Bell Bank Mortgage, about midday there on the 10th, he let us know that rates were at about 6.875. And then the markets closed on Friday for Veterans Day, so it'll be really interesting to see where rates go Monday through the remainder of the week. Okay, looking at some other data points here. New listings into the marketplace dropping off 1118 down to 1055. Pretty normal this time of year. You can see last year slowing down as well. Pending sales dropping off as well. Was an 839 down to a 794. And inventory of homes falling as well. Just about at that 9,000 mark right now. But still 5.4% higher than where we were at the same time last year. Okay, so prices. There is something interesting going on with prices out there. We have seen the biggest drop in prices. We were at a 380 for median sale price, down to a 355,750. This is a 7.5% drop over the course of 5 months. The last time we saw a drop like this, and yes, we have. No, it wasn't during the crash of 2008, but it was in 2014. So, drops like this do seasonally happen. That said, this is one of the ones that's a little bit larger. So 7.5%, 2014 was 8% drop. So it is an opportunity for buyers out there. But with rates falling, that may bring some buyers potentially back into the marketplace. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there. Okay, on the front of the pace of the market, showings per listing per week, median sale price range 250 to 500K, 2.7. So not dropping that much. And again, if rates are going to be moving back down, it's possible that could pick back up. Maybe this balancing act between the seasonality of the market in combination with interest rates to see where things go. This is in comparison to last year's 3.98, so down by 32% in the market velocity, total number of showings. 2004 in comparison to 3513. So talking about kind of how flat the market is right now and showing activity, we can see that transitioning in the market meter. I kind of zoomed in on the last few weeks. So the market meter was at a 4.64, down to a 4.29, down to a 4.1, down to a 4.09, and now down to 4.07. So like the last 5 weeks, it's been really, really flat. And interest rates dropping is not going to make that drop a whole lot more. It might actually, again, keep it more stable or potentially move the velocity in the market back up a little bit, which is not that big a surprise. We do sometimes see things pick up going in and throughout December. And we know that big jump is that first week in January in that market velocity. So for buyers out there, as mentioned, the next 30 days, 60 days maybe, best opportunity for our marketplace. And with rates possibly coming down, it could create a little more competition out there. That said, still, I think pretty good. For sellers out there, I think I would be holding out, waiting until that January, February timeline. If you need to be faster onto the market, January, but if you can wait for kind of that best time, that mid-February is really good to hit the marketplace. So as always, click on that subscribe button if you found this video valuable. Give it the like as well. Follow us on Facebook. If you really want to geek out, check out our Twin Cities Real Estate Show. That's on the CW23 Saturday mornings at 6:30, or you can catch it on AM 950 Sundays at 12, or anytime at TwinCitiesRealEstateShow.com. Always feel free to reach out as well with any real estate questions. Have a great week.